Rhiannon Lambert, who's hopefully got some tips. Morning, Rhiannon. So, look, when it comes to barbecues, I always thought they were comparatively healthy in a way, because you are losing, certainly if you're cooking meat, you're losing a lot of that fat, aren't you?
I mean, barbecues can be as healthy as you want them to be. And I think that's the key here. It's who's hosting, what spreads have we got on the table. There's a big difference between going for, I don't know, added mayonnaise in your burger and then having coleslaw on the side as well with all that extra mayonnaise versus having a salad with just a drizzle of light dressing and having your bun without all the extra condiments. So I think when it comes to eating barbecues, enjoy it. Ultimately, calories aren't also everything. It's the quality of food, like the different types of bread. I've got here, for instance, whole grain breads. You want to go for more wholemeal type options versus a white variety, because fibre is also important. So we've got quality of nutrition here, just as much as the energy in and energy out to think about.
I mean, I speak from experience because I'm a veggie. I've been for 40 odd years now. But if you are wanting a sort of healthier barbecue, I know a lot of people will be saying, well, why should I bother? But if you are wanting a healthier barbecue, some of the meat substitute burgers and sausages and things actually have got they've got fewer calories, haven't they?
So it's also thinking about saturated fat content here, I think, which is one of the key drivers towards heart disease and things that we really need to be careful of and limit in our diet. And unfortunately, a lot of meat-based products, sausages, pork, those types of items contain a lot of that fat. And you said they drip off. Well, it depends how you cook them. And they still do naturally contain a lot of that, whereas plant-based items will not contain that level of saturated fat. Although there's a caveat to that the plant options that we have available, so perhaps vegan sausages, vegetarian sausages, may contain a lot of salt for flavour as well. So we've got added salt to consider here, which means you need to drink more water. And I think in this heat wave, that's something everybody needs to be doing anyway. So there's always a lot of balance when it comes to nutrition. But yeah, even swapping, if you're a meat eater, swapping a pork sausage for a chicken sausage is a good option. And if you're a vegetarian, then it's much better anyway to be having those other options, but just drink a lot of water.
You can stick corn on the cob on a barbecue and just let it roast, can't you? And make veggie kebabs. The only problem is that you do have to sort of spray them with a little bit of oil. But I suppose there's not that much calorie in that, is there?
I mean, 1 tablespoon of olive oil can be around 120 calories. So there's definitely added, well, whatever you add to food is going to add more energy to it. But it's a healthier option. It's a healthier fat. So when looking at different types of fats, you want more of the olive oil, Mediterranean type things on your barbecue. You want your host to be putting out dips and nuts and seeds and things like that as well, and not just the mayonnaise and sugary ketchup type options if possible.
Dear, it's got us all salivating in here. Thank you very much indeed for those tips. I wonder how many will be taken up, though. Other people will just go for great big fat burgers dripping with fat.
Sometimes it's a bit of a treat, isn't it?
As long as you don't do it too often.